Hey everyone, it is Tony D with the Webcomic Factory and Super Frat here with another State of the Websites update. Haven't done these in a while, but it's time to do them again. So much going on. Let me rattle through it. First, of course, we have our sponsors of the year. They are comicbookprinting.com and comicfleamarket.com. They sponsored us for September, October, November, December, all in one nice big chunk, which really took the pressure off of me and allowed me to work much harder on the scripts and other stuff we needed for the website. So I can't thank them enough. Comicbookprinting.com we used, of course, for the Super Frat, Dick Masterson crossover, and Japanese Schoolgirls in Love. Quality work these guys do. I've printed a lot of books over the years, and normally there's a few that get banged up in transit. Every book that came out of these guys that I got was pristine. Beautiful work. Loved the paper. Loved everything about it. Service was great. Always answering the phones. So please, if you're printing something, whether it's a comic book, sketchbook, or any kind of related book, check out comicbookprinting.com. They're in America. They're out on Long Island. And it's going to save you on shipping costs. If you go overseas, it's going to cost you much more on the shipping, so please check them out. Also, they have a second site called comicfleamarket.com where they sell a lot of the comic books that they print. Our books are there, Japanese Schoolgirls in Love, Super Frat, Dick Masterson crossover. You can also order them PDF style, digital download, so if you don't want the paper, boom, you get it cheaper right into your email. So definitely go to comicfleamarket.com and check out all the comics they have. Okay, so what's going on with the site? Well, the big news, of course, is the Kickstarter for Post-Apocalyptic Nick, otherwise known as the Nickstarter. It is funded, if you haven't heard, fully funded, so it's a go. We're going to print it, 60-page book. We've already started stretch goals, which are basically where you add sort of bonus material for people, depending on how much money you rake in. Well, we've already made the first stretch goal. So if you're one of our pledges and you ordered anything with original artwork, you'll also be getting a color print. The next stretch goal is 4,000, and I'm fairly confident, knock on wood, I'm fairly confident we're going to make at least the $5,000 mark, which means a lot of you are also going to get the t-shirt. So tell your friends, tell your family, come by Kickstarter and check it out. There's a link here on the page. Another big story, Christian is in Bleeding Cool. I think the post went up last night. Big article about him. Check it out. It's really good. I don't have enough time to get into it here. You should go and read the article. It's really interesting, and I think it's going to open your mind to a lot of stuff that's going on in the world of comics. What else? Well, we got a new webcomic coming out. Probably going to premiere late October, early November. We've already got 8 strips in the can. New artist by the name of Yi Wang draws it, and Yi is a powerhouse. He's knocked out 8 strips already. He came right up to me at Intervention Con, and we talked, and man, I got home from the con, and there was a strip sitting in my email. So he is good. A lot of artists, they can't crank it out. But, our guys, they know how to crank out the stuff. Speaking of cranking stuff out, we got our normal lineup. We got the anti-war comic. We got In a Relationship, I Hate My Kids. On Thursdays, we have brought back Miserable Comedians. Mike Williams is back after a bit of a problem with his computer. He's back up and running. We have Old Time Gamer, of course, by Don Edwards. Old Time Gamer will be out for a couple of weeks, but it will be back. We also have Greg Eels again coming back, who did Sports Guys, drew the Kings of Viral Video, which we're running on the site. And of course, Sunday is Dealers, and if you haven't been reading Dealers, now's the time to get into it. We're in the 3rd act of this graphic novel, and things are just paying off left and right. So it's very exciting to finally come to a conclusion of another long project. I guess that's the longest one. That's going to be 124 pages when it's done. So definitely check out Dealers. The ending is coming, and I think you're going to be very surprised. What else is going on? Gosh. Well, you have been great, of course, on Super Frat and the Webcomic Factory, coming here day after day, seeing our material. We want to hear more from you because this Kickstarter thing has been such a gratifying experience. Thank you, by the way, on behalf of Christian, Tom, and myself. Thank you if you pledged. And thank you for supporting us and spreading the word. Um, but also, too, we're thinking about the future, thinking about doing this again for other projects on the Webcomic Factory. So if you have some ideas, thoughts on the matter of some of the comics you'd like to see in print form, shoot us a comment here and tell us. Let us know your thoughts. What would you like to see collected? What would you like to see, in a Kickstarter? Because we're going to, over the holidays, I think we're gonna finish up Nick and put the books together and everything we need to do, and then we're going to reevaluate and look to probably do something in the spring. Um, Boy, and I think that's it. Ugh, it's been a roller coaster ride, Factory fans. Thanks for sticking with us. Remember, come to the Webcomic Factory every day, every single day, for a new webcomic. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, Digital Hobo is back. Digital Hobo, of course, is drawn now by Jim Lovall, who also draws celebrities! Exclamation point. So check out his comic as well, and you'll be seeing Digital Hobo coming back, and tales of freelancing that I've written. And I think that's everybody. Okay. Lots of projects, lots to do. I'm going to get back to it, but thank you again, Factory fans, for all your support over the years, and especially this month with the Kickstarter. Keep it tuned to the Webcomic Factory and Super Frat, and I will see you next time. Do, 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 do.